my friends, welcome back to the Coliseum TGIF. Hope everybody's doing fabulous. GrizzlyMantes here yet again, back with a new contender for best of one standard. You know, I'm feeling pretty chill today. You ever just kind of want to play some aggro? I kind of just wanted to play some straightforward aggro, and we've all seen White Weenie plenty. Let's try some Boros. Boros sounds pretty good, so here we are. You'll see a lot of familiar faces here. Hopeful Initiate, Luminarch Aspirant, Brutal Cathar, all very good. So what does red bring to the table? Well, aside from a nice little amount of removal in the form of burn, which is fabulous, we also get Kumano faces Kazakhstan. If you haven't seen this, it's fabulous. One red, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. I've actually seen that take down multiple Omnixilas. We'll see if it happens today. In Chapter 2, when you cast your next creature spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Then Chapter 3, it turns into a 2/2 haster. Fabulous. Fabulous turn 1 play. Definitely worth its weight. We also have a Bloodthirsty Adversary. Again, 2/2 for 2 with haste. Enters the battlefield. You can pay 3 as many times as you see fit to then flashback instants or sorceries in your graveyard for free. Converted mana costs 3 or less, of course. So it gives us a way to reuse our burn, either finish off the game or pick off blockers, especially dealing with Brutal Cathar. You know, I was actually working on a party list for today, but the only problem with a party deck is I have no way to deal with Brutal Cathar. It's a very powerful card. You got to be able to deal with it. Well, we have ways to deal with it now. There is a Valorous Stance in there I should have highlighted as well, where it really is just all about removal. It's about utility. That's the biggest thing. How can your spells best benefit you? And at the top of the curve, of course, we've got an interesting little one, Sunrise Cavalier. I mean, it's a 3/3 for 3 with trample and haste. Trample is pretty important these days. It can't be chump blocked by pest tokens or I'm blinking on the anvil creature type, but 1/1s in general, excuse me, they're all over. This guy has the amazing ability to take advantage of people going night to day by getting bigger. Pretty nice. We'll have to see how he is in action. He's a trained Armadon with trample and haste. If anything else happens, it's a perk, but still, that might just be enough. And then topping off our curve, Thundering Raiju. This guy was all the rage when he came out. A lot of decks focusing on +1/+1 counters and all that good stuff, and he kind of faded to the wayside, but in an aggressive shell, should be fabulous. Haste, +1/+1 counter on either itself or something else, and additional damage to the opponent. Because a lot of our things, you know, we have Training, we have Luminarch Aspirant, we have Bloodthirsty Adversary, and then Sunrise Cavalier getting the +1/+1 counters. Raiju could end up dealing a lot here, so, I mean, the rest of the deck, I mean, the lands are what you expect. Nice little blend of Boros colors with some man lands tossed in there for good measure. Before we hop to the games, if you like what I do, if you enjoy what I do, if you want to see more of me, go ahead and tap that like and subscribe button. Do what the glasses command. I would love to do more content. I'm going to go hopping into other formats too, but Standard's it's pretty fun right now as long as I don't play runes all day. So you guys know the deck's the bane of my existence, so feel free. Like, subscribe, comment, especially if you have a list you want to see me play. Otherwise, let's get to the games. You know, as I'm sitting here waiting for the match to load, in hindsight, it might have been a good idea. It's been better on the play, but it's fine. It might have been a good idea to go with a... Let me look at my lands again. Yeah, you know what? After this, I may cut a Plains and a Mountain just for the channel lands. You should always play them in color. I mean, they're always going to come in untapped. The only thing they do not fulfill is the Snarl requirement, which does stink. Oh, the eye twitch. Oh, this is going to be a long one, folks. I definitely kept the wrong size hand, or the wrong kind of hand for this. This kind of... Against... Snow Mono Black, we need to be going as quickly as possible, and this is not where we are. Yep. Alright, settle in, folks. This will be a long one. Or not, or we'll just get clobbered. We do have a nice curve here, though. Got Roil Eruptions for the follow-up to our Cavalier into Raiju. I always want to call him a Kaiju, but he is not a Kaiju. Luckily, opponent's down to 3 cards. Doesn't matter too much because, well, here we go. Oh. I don't know why. I always think it's Deadly Dispute. Nope. Still pretty good. Cool. Well, in that case... Well, let's see here. So we definitely got to make sure that we don't walk into a Meat Hook Massacre. So let's just go Cavalier. Put the counter on the Aspirant. And just get in there. We gotta try to stay ahead of the Meat Hook Massacre as much as we can. The nice thing is, next turn, go into the Raiju. I'm trying to think if we could be walking into anything too scary here. Yeah, Blood on the Snow is coming, and that's one thing that we have to get as much damage in with our hasters and with our extra spells as we can before he gets to that amount. Hero's Downfall. He is dead. That is going to, unfortunately, slow us down just a bit. Let me think for a second. Play the Raiju, put the counter on the Cavalier, attack. Or play the Aspirant, Roil Eruption, the Dockside Chef while he's... I'll put the counter here, hit him for 4. 5 mana, we're probably looking at an Invoke coming next turn. So it's really a matter of, do I want the Aspirant this turn and the Roil Eruption on the Dockside Chef, get in for 4 before I invoke to get rid of the Aspirant. I think I like that better. Save the Raiju for the following turn. Yeah, because that also makes it so that... I'm sorry, opponent, I am just sitting here thinking. Again, Meat Hook Massacre is what we have to keep in mind. I don't want to use my burn there either, but... we'll see what happens. He's down to 10. Depending on what happens this turn, I'm guessing an Invoke is coming. We'll lose the Aspirant, but then we'll knock him down to 8 and possibly just kill him the following turn. And by 8, I meant... knock him down 4-8 to 2, but what I really meant was not 2. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got a 4 on the... So we've got a 4 on the Meat Hook Massacre coming. So anyone that we can... any way that we can get everybody out of the way of that will be good. Alright, let's see where we put our counters here. What do we want to survive? The Raiju or the Caller? Yeah. Actually, let's see. We put it on the Aspirant. He goes Meat Hook Massacre, X4. We lose everything but the Caller. There we go. So the +1/+1 counter there. Hit him for 2. He chump blocks probably the Raiju. And then here we're probably just going to get Blood on the Snowed. But if he Bloods on the Snows, he is dead. Yep. It's looking good for the triple Roil Eruption draw. See if he's got the Blood on the Snow. Yeah, let's play the land. You never know when you might need another red mana. What you got for me, opponent? Blood on the Snow, I imagine. Then we just Roil Eruption his face. Only need 1 for that plan. I was expecting... Wolf. Meat Hook Massacre X3. Leaving a mana open. Interesting. But leaving me the Trampler. Again, interesting. He blocks. It takes 3. Okay, I lose a life. Adios, amigo. Poof. It's the power of Boros, baby. Come out swinging. Gotta love haste. Alright, on the play. Sure, I like it. Turn 2 Aspirant, turn 3 Cavalier, turn 4 Roil Eruption. Just keeps the hits coming. We're just gonna play this Snarl tapped. No reason to reveal anything. Where are all my 1-drops? Don't I have 1-drops in this deck? Decline. I should be able to hit that decline faster. Just to kind of bluff that there's not another land, but whatever. Just get everybody lined up here. Ooh, the dreaded basic plains. Yeah, getting to 5 mana here is pretty crucial for the Bloodthirsty Adversary. Because being able to double up on a remove, that's interesting. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? Bow, bow. Okay, so what are we afraid of here? Always play the Cave of the Forest Dragon next turn, and depending on what my opponent does, it's hard to tell. I mean, at this point, it could be okay. So definitely gonna go Cave of the Dragon into. Oh, how nice! Thanks, opponent. Yeah, let's go Cave. We're gonna Roil Eruption their face and attack. So then we set up for the Bloodthirsty Adversary next turn. Jeez. Boros coming out swinging. Yeah, haste is something that a lot of people forget is a thing. Oh, opponent. If only it were that easy. If only. Good game, opponent. That one. There's your GG, my man. Smooth as butter. Right. Sure. Turin lol. Start with old Den of the Bugbear. I like my opponent's. I like his spirit. Where's all of our 1-drops? I mean, obviously we have to play with fire, but that's all we got going. Oh, the mirror. Alright. Well, probably not going to let this... probably this Aspirant's not going to... Oh, right on time, isn't he? Alright, well, let's get the Aspirant going. That way, if my opponent's got a 2-drop, it'll throw him off a bit. Unfortunately, that does mean if he's got his Aspirant, his will be better than ours, at least for the moment. Oh, but he doesn't. If he just goes for a removal spell, that's I mean, it's not the best case scenario, but it is fine. Bloodthirsty Adversary is a 3/3. Sure. No blocks here, sir. Okay, well, let's think here. Brutal Cathar, that's not bad either. We go double white, or are we going to go red? Probably have to go double white on this one. Probably go Luminarch Aspirant into Hopeful Initiate. Beef people up. Yeah, I like this plan. Either that or we hold up Shock, but nah. Okay, we got 2 here. Let's just go big here. Next turn we got Brutal Cathar. If we top deck another red source or another mana source in general, we'll have to play with fire as well. Kind of stinks that we're not pushing towards that... Yeah, no blocks here, sir. Kind of stinks that we're not pushing towards that Bloodthirsty Adversary, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Yeah, he did. He did. Alright. So now Brutal Cathar, the Bloodthirsty Adversary, potentially, but it all depends on what he's got. Valorous Stance. That's interesting. We can actually remove the counters to kill the etching. Just thinking here. Just thinking. Let's see. He's gonna have removal. Let's keep the pressure going, knock him down. He's got the removal. What do we want to do here? We could just keep up the Valorous Stance and the play with fire. Could play the Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar and Bloodthirsty Adversary without the ability to protect it is a little weak, I'm not going to lie. So we could just play the Adversary as is, holding up nothing. Nope, I don't like that plan either. So we could keep up the Hopeful Initiate's ability to remove some counters and kill the etching. Valorous Stance on the Adversary if it gets any bigger, and then just hold the Brutal Cathar for something that might stop us next turn. I think I like that better. He's not going to kill us with this current board. If we just keep it simple, keep it easy, then it'll be fine. I do love this level. Plus, this way we have Valorous Stance up. Yeah, if all he's got is 5 damage, we can take 5 damage. Yeah, sure, you're fine. No locks here. I don't think I got to worry about an Ember Cleave just yet. Interesting. Well, let's show him we mean business. Nope. Down to 7. I got lethal on board. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, I'm just going to go to combat. If he's got Valorous Stance, we've got Valorous Stance. If he's got, what? Double shock? Triple shock? How about the other mode? Well, just make sure. Boop. GG, my man. That mirror can be tricky. Oh boy. The mirror match. Situations like that last game make me want more of the Valorous Stance. I'm on the draw with this one. If opponent's playing aggro, we're in good shape. If opponent's not playing aggro, alright, well that's a good start. Let's play the plans. Looks like we're just going hasty bloodthirsty adversary here, eh? Oh, yuck. Well, let's see if he's interested in trading. I doubt it. Well, let's go Team Cathar. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that's all he's got. Oh, that's fortunate. What's scarier here? If he's not making land drops, then we should just get this naturalist out of here. Yeah. Get in for 2. The next turn we can go Mountain double drop. Nope. Yeah, well, yeah, no, we can still do that. He missed his land drop. No blocks here, sir. However, your Kami is about to come with me. Oh, poor guy misses land drops. I would care, except I hate this deck. I don't hate it. It's a fabulous deck. It's just so annoying to play against when they go nuts. Can't go nuts all the time, brother. Gotta love it. Gotta love to see it. Oh, just gonna bask in it for a moment. Alright, I'm on the play. Yeah. What are the odds we're going to top deck something to make this Kumano faces Kakkazan work? We'll try it. I feel like I would normally mulligan a hand like this, but I am curious. I mean, it's definitely not the best hand, and it's... If we top deck any threat, we're in good shape. If we... Oh, not any threat, I should say. Yeah, actually, ironically, I think I should have mulliganed this, and I would have kept it on the draw. Because it honestly doesn't do anything. Well, I guess technically it does something. Makes 2/2s eventually. Seagate Reborn. So we're probably looking at... Yep. That's okay. Oh, there he is. I think for the purposes of... Man, should I just kill this right now, passing up on the Bloodthirsty Adversary? Bloodthirsty Adversary is a 3/3, and getting in for 5 is pretty tempting, especially since... Yeah, but he's going to get back in for how much is the question. Still, let's race. As long as he doesn't do anything to get this bad boy lifelink, then we'll be alright. Otherwise, I think we can win this race. But we'll see. Definitely need to hit another mountain. If we hit another mountain, we are in fabulous shape. If we don't, we're in decent shape. Yep. Yeah. Well, he's discarding a slip out the back, so that means he's got multiples. Yeah, I probably should have killed the Illuminator the second he dropped in. It was probably greedy to go for the Adversary, especially since I not only seen this deck, but I'm well aware of how good it is. Yep, this is gonna hurt. He's keeping up the mana for slip out the back. Yep, his 10/10's better than my garbage. But we'll see. Not that slip out the back's gonna do anything here. Okay, well. Let's go start throwing burn in his face. He's still got the Homestead Courage, so we're probably going to have to be blocking with Etching, which is not going to help us here. If we get an opportunity, or if we can get a second red, then we'll have a good chance here. Yeah? But, then again, if he finds something that gives protection from red, we are in trouble. Which, if I were playing it, yeah, biggest mistake. But at least it doesn't have trample. Biggest mistake was definitely not just killing that thing outright. But, I mean, he had threats to block it, but it would have completely thrown him off a bit. Okay, sure. That won't do anything, will it? Knock him for 3. He goes down to 7. We block again. Our best bet then would be he loses his ability to get vigilance, but of course he's got it. Us getting land locked is definitely not helping. We know he has another slip out the back because he discarded one already. I gotta hope we can find an answer here. Okay, well. This is where we are. We know that Illuminator Virtuoso is going to get Vigilance and get a bit bigger. Of all the decks to lose to, I don't mind losing to this one. This is a great one. Sure. Okay, here's our chance. We'll see what happens. Unless he just goes land, and then he didn't, though. What is he looking at his graveyard for? So I'm just dead no matter what. Looks that way. Maybe not, though. Yeah, no, maybe. That's fabulous. It's greedy, but at the same time... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh! Oops. Attack with the Virtuoso. Why wouldn't you just win the game there? Now he shows himself. Just think of how great it would have been if I had found that earlier. Oh well. Maybe he's dumb. Yeah, just block. Can't win them all. That was on me. I should have killed the Virtuoso immediately. It got a little greedy. Alright. Sure. I mean, we have the ability. We have a 1-drop. We have the ability to stop our opponent's 1-drop. And we have the ability to scry. Is it just Mirror Match Day? It appears it is. Second mirror match of the day, although this time we are not in good shape. If he just goes 2-drop with haste, what do we got? We have nothing. Well, we have Play with Fires. We have stuff to do. We'll just see what happens. If he does go... Nope, just Hopeful Initiate. Okay. Does he have the Shock? And yeah, it's all for us. Yeah, you know what? Hey, I can, oh, you know what? I can't. Double red. No double red to be had. At least one of these. If he's got the, does he have the Cavalier as well? He may have the Cavalier as well. Nope, he's got the Aspirant. Kill that. Take our beats. Hope to hit a land. We did not. He's got 2 cards left. I'll just pass. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Yep. He's finding his lands. We are not. Brutal Cathar, sure. Do I want to zap him and try to find a land? I do. Yeah. We need to find that land. If we don't, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Man, started off so well, too. Oh, whoops. Guess I clicked a little too quickly, huh? If he just activates Den of the Bugbear, this game is over. And he has the mana to just activate Den of the Bugbear. I won't give up, but it's pretty much a GG. Yep. Well done. Oh, look at that. You live by the Boros, you die by the Boros. Okay. Let's see how we do. There we go. It's got lands, it's got non-lands. We're a little bottlenecked on white mana, but that's okay. Let's hope we hit another white source. But we'll see. Let's see what my opponent's got. Ooh, there's another white source. Let's make it think he's playing against. Doesn't matter. Alright. See if he likes playing against mono white. So what we're going to do here, depending on what my opponent does, probably throw both. Well, no, actually, the plan is play the mountain, play the next two. Yep, he's got the 3/3, so we got to make sure both of our creatures can survive such a thing. So what we do is we throw both the counters on the Aspirant attack. He gets into a 3/4. We let the Aspirant go in exchange for the pack leader. Or, yeah, we'll just play. We can just play the Hopeful Initiate next turn. We can go Kumano faces Kazakhstan this turn. Play the second Aspirant, put both counters on him. He either trades or not. Actually, let's bluff a burn spell. If he wants to trade, he is more than welcome. Yep, just block him. That stops any, well, I mean, it doesn't stop any Blizzard Brawl shenanigans, but it does at least help. Getting the threat out of the way is what we need. Okay. So what do we do now? We play the Initiate as a... Ugh. So it's a snow creature, right? Okay. So what we got? Put the counter here. Oh, that was dumb. I should have just revealed the mountain. Or played the mountain. I was thinking I wouldn't have any need for the mana, so don't get free information, but at the same time we may actually need to use the Hopeful Initiate. He's mana tight, so I tell you what, let's go ahead and let's offer another Luminarch Aspirant trade. See how he feels about this. Well, depends on if he wants to take 5 or not, but his creatures are going to start getting a lot bigger. Oh, there we go. Sure. All right. Well, now we got 2 3/4s and a... Well, there he is. Ooh, boy. Well, in that case, right? Let's go Sunrise Cavalier. Let's sacrifice to the altar. Blocks a 3/4 Initiate. Takes 8 down to 3, hopefully. But we'll see. Or he blocks the Cavalier. Either one's fine with me. Alright. That's all for me, sir. Show me what you got. He's just got like 3 Blizzard Brawls and I just cry. Ranger class, good start. Ranger class, great start. Okay. Burn spell off the top. Interesting. Guess we'll ready it. Good game, opponent. Good game. Might as well. Adios, amigo. There you have it. Not bad at all. Alright, we are back for the wrap-up. Well, that was fun. Yeah, it seemed pretty solid. But the only thing I'm a little worried about is, let me just check here. Well, 23 mana sources, we got stalled a little bit. I was debating whether or not we wanted to go up to the 24th, but in all honesty, with 23 mana sources, we should be able to curve out to. It's just on the underside of a perfect curve out to 4, which would be 24 mana sources, or at least that's what you hope to happen. Obviously, we got stuck there a couple games. The mirror match one was brutal. That one was the worst. There were definitely some misplays, as always. But overall, it's a fabulous deck. And I mean, look how quick those games were. So if you're looking for something just to kind of hammer up the ladder, I say this is your choice. This is pretty sweet. It's a nice little blend of white weenie pressure and, of course, the burn to back it. So, hey, man, if you're looking for something fun, check this one out. It's pretty sweet. If you're still here, thanks for sticking to the end. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see everybody later.